Wayne Anderson is no ordinary man. He's a man with a dream to one day break into the music scene and release an album. Our cameras have exclusive access to Wayne's life. Over the next 6 weeks, we will be there for the highs. We will be there for the lows. We will witness Wayne's effort to break out of the rest home circuit and launch a nationwide music tour. We will be with Wayne as he heads to Wellington for the first concert of his tour and a guest spot on national television.
I'm gonna try.
We will be there for his triumphant return home and a concert at New Zealand's premier venue, Sky City.
Goldfinger! James Bond. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kisses me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you.
New Zealand's greatest singer, Wayne Niels Anderson, was born in the long hot summer of 1959. Wayne realised at an early age that he was special, blessed with a 3.5 octave voice at the age of 12. Managed by Lou Clawson of Lou and Simon fame, Wayne was on the verge of the big time, but somehow fame eluded him, and has continued to elude him for over 30 long years.
Yeah, my name is Wayne Anderson. I'm 43 years old, and I've been trying to make it in the music business for 30 years. And I've been very frustrated because every time I open my mouth, people come up to me and they say, "What a wonderful voice you've got. Why haven't we seen you on stage? Why aren't you in Las Vegas? Why haven't you made records?" And I'm still baffled to this day as to why it hasn't happened.
Wayne's manager, Orlando James Stewart, is no stranger to show business, juggling full-time employment in a video store as well as guiding Wayne's career.
You know, it's not easy being Wayne's manager. He's got just such a deep passion and it just overrides everything else.
Today's music, it's the range like... That's about the strength of it, and basically it sounds like you're opening your pots and pans cupboard and there's an avalanche of pots and pans on your kitchen floor. You know, it's just a music, it's not musical whatsoever. Whereas I can sing a clear note. La, 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 la. I can sing any type of note.
Colonel Tom Parker had his hands full with Elvis, and so too does Orlando with Wayne.
Well, we've had some wins. I got Wayne a gig at a retirement village in Manurewa. That went well.
Wayne may not have been playing Vegas, but with his manager's help, he had cracked the lucrative rest home circuit, and things were looking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wayne Anderson.
Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, just say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. All right. Just help yourself. Woo!
However, 6 months later, with the bills mounting up and no new gigs, we find a frustrated Wayne looking for answers.
Yeah, one of the things that really annoys me about Orlando, he's got a full-time job at this video store, and it really annoys me actually because 98% of his time is spent at this video store, and he's supposed to be my manager, but I think if he devoted his whole time to me specifically, I reckon we'd make a great team and we could really go somewhere. My business is a singer, you know. I'm not interested in negotiating fees or wages or getting myself venues or getting myself gigs. That's Orlando's job, not mine. What I'm best at is singing, you know, and everybody's good at certain things, and I'm good at singing. That's what I am. I'm a great singer. If I've got to divide my time between singing and getting myself the work, then the singing's going to suffer. You know, what I really need, minimum, is 1 gig a week. Pays at least $50. I wouldn't sing for any less. Just to survive in Manurewa, you know. Yeah, this will be the one. This will be the one. Yeah, because it's got sausages in it as well, you see.
Hi, yeah, I was just ringing to see if you guys actually did any live entertainment. Yeah, I have a client. His name's Wayne Anderson. He's probably got the greatest voice in all of South Auckland. And yeah, basically he does the evergreens, Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinck, Tony Christie, that kind of thing. And we're just looking for work, basically. Any kind of work. We can do 10-minute sets, 20-minute sets. He can sing for up to an hour. Oh, so you're in Henderson? Well, yeah, that's probably a bit out of our way at the moment. No, well, neither of us actually have cars, so the thing is with Wayne, the problem we've got is he doesn't have a car, I don't have a car, and so we have to walk to gigs basically, or catch buses, and yeah, I mean that's a bit of a difficulty for us at the moment, but it's something we're working on. So yeah, most gigs that Wayne wants are around Manurewa. Yeah, anything within walking distance, and it kind of makes it hard, makes my job hard.
Well, I've got 6,000 records, CDs, tapes and DVDs of all the greatest artists of the 20th century. For 30 years I've been cataloguing these things, about 80 odd Eastlight folders containing the system, all written out personally by me in ballpoint pen, and I'll show you exactly how the system works. Turn the light on. From A to Z, A to Z, I've got every song in the house. For every song, there is a page. Like, for example, My Way would be in here, under My for My Way. So what it is I've got the song listed, exactly who wrote it, and who I've got singing it, how many versions each artist does, and the key that they all do it in. And that's not only interesting for when you judge who's got the best version, but for when I perform the song, I think to myself, well, yeah, I would do it in Tom Jones's key. In fact, I would. If I do My Way, I would do it in the key of F. This is only one of about 6 different systems I've got. The other 5 systems are inside the house there. Turn it on, full of course. Sometimes I have sauce on the pie, but what I actually like, because I like things so hot, sauce is cold, you see, is I actually heat up some of this spaghetti and sausages and use this instead of sauce, you see. So I actually heat that up and pour that over the top of the pie. So that way you've got you know, beautiful hot pie, and you've got some spaghetti and sausages piping hot over the top of it as well. Yes, so with my extensive knowledge of records and cataloguing system, I feel I'm probably the best person in New Zealand to actually run a radio station. In fact, people walk past my house when I play the music fairly loud with the windows open, and they say, "Is this a radio station? Or do you live here?" And I said, well, yeah, I live here, but far more important than the radio station is the fact that I actually need 1 gig per week. And that's to pay the power, pay the phone, pay the rent, and basically just keep my head above water, you know. And I've asked Orlando, my manager, to you know, give me 1 gig a week, or $50, you know. And that's really the most important thing at the moment. And unfortunately, that's not happening right now.
Yeah, I'd describe him as Manurewa's Tom Jones. He's got a very big voice, 3.5 octaves, and he knows the lyrics to over 1,000 songs, the evergreens, really. Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinck, Tony Christie.
Coming up after the break, Orlando has some good news.
We've got an audition at this place called the Thirsty Dog.
And Wayne spends the afternoon with his stylist.
I like to look like a man, not like a scruffy wimp.
It's 3 p.m. and Wayne is at home in Manurewa giving last-minute instructions to his personal stylist, Tracy.
See, it's thin on the top, so what I normally get done is I get it done to sit up on the top, like a perm just through the top. But what I'm going to get done today is a complete perm, and as tight as possible, just as tight curls as possible, because it's thin on the top and it can camouflage a little bit, it's like when you're looking straight on like that. So it's a sort of thick and full on the top as best you can, because there's not much of it. I don't want anything off the length, but you can tidy it up a little bit if it's uneven. Just but leave the length, and if it's bushing out like that, which I don't think it is, sort of just thin it out like that, so it looks higher on the top than it is in there. That's more like that. It's Tom Jones in 1981, more or less an afro, with it higher on the top than it is at the sides, and tight curls. So I'm going to try and grow the hair a little bit longer, like what I used to have.
Help yourself. The sweetest things are there for you. Help yourself.
Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinck, John Rolls, all have extremely strong, manly voices, and they dress well and look like real men, as opposed to the the wimpy, effeminate, sort of vaguely bisexual look of a lot of the younger groups, with the weak voices and the scruffy clothes and the holes in the jeans and things like that. I'm not a fan of that sort of thing. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Meanwhile, Orlando is heading out to Manurewa to tell Wayne the good news, that he has an audition at a local venue.
Well, I'm just off to see Wayne now, actually. We've got an audition at this place called the Thirsty Dog. So I think he's going to be real pleased about that. Do you go to Manurewa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, I'm just looking forward to seeing Wayne and actually, some good news for a change.
Bloody sound comes in sometimes. Channel 1. My Channel 1's weak, eh? My prime's perfect, but my Channel 1 is weak. Other people are the other way around. Sometimes their prime is weak.
Certainly a first for me. Only other person of note that I've done before is Peter Sinclair.
Laughter's a wonderful thing. Takes 7 more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile. And that's why most of my videos are either music or comedies. So it's I like to keep the atmosphere light. And I suppose you're doing an extra careful job because I'm an entertainer, are you?
Hang on. There you go.
Hello, Orlando.
What are you doing?
Well, actually, I'm just getting my hair done. It hasn't been done for a couple of months. I've got this lovely
Looks great.
professional lady called Tanya that's doing a great job of.
Let's go through.
putting
I've
it
got
on.
some news, Wayne.
Have you?
Yeah. Thirsty Dog. I think it's like a K Road night spot, you
Yeah.
know?
Tom Jones is always the top. We do some Roy Orbison, Pretty Woman, Only the Lonely.
Have you got your CD still?
I've got my CDs there.
Awesome.
Yep. So the more the bulk goes out of there, the more the top looks higher by comparison.
I think that's the best perm you've had. Man, it looks kind of like Poodle's fur.
How's that?
Oh, right.
What
Yeah.
do you think of that, Wayne?
Fan-bloody-tastic.
It really means you don't notice the thinning here as well.
That's right. I've got fairly thick hair around the sides and the back. It's just a little thinner on the top, so that sort of camouflages the fact that it's going
Give us a
thin.
look. Give us a look. Definitely.
Yes.
That looks bloody good, Wayne.
It blends in with the rest of the hair, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but we better hurry anyway, so pay the lady.
Right.
Let's go.
I really wouldn't be prepared to do it for any less than 100 because it's way to hell in there. You know, if it was in Manurewa, I would do it for 50, but you know, getting a bus, you know, several buses all the way in there and all the way back.
It's just a live business, you know. It's a tough business.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. What's the time now? 5:45. 5:40. Oh, one almost right now. Oh no, 5:52. 1 in 7 minutes time. That's the one to go. 1 in 7 minutes time. That'll be the one to get. Two things have happened. I've got my hair done and we've got a gig.
Well, we haven't got the gig yet, but
Well, we're going for the audition. Yeah.
let's see how it goes.
See how it goes. Yeah.
After the break, Wayne gets a pie.
Yeah. Bacon and egg.
Nice.
Nice and hot. Lovely. Bacon and egg.
Orlando brings the wrong CD to the audition.
Testing 1, 2. No, that's one of your CDs.
No, that's the one that was in there.
And negotiations over the fee get tense.
I'm just saying with the travelling, you know, that would be the minimum I would do it for.
Sure. It's a busy night on Auckland's notorious Karangahape Road, and with a lot riding on this audition, Wayne and Orlando take no chances.
Well, what kind of pie do you want, mate?
Have we got enough money for one?
Burger just instead or right? Steak and cheese. What about a
What's
sausage
that
roll?
bacon and egg? Get bacon and egg,
That'll do you?
Bacon and egg, will do. G'day mate, how much is that? Yeah. It's not good to sing on a full stomach, but it's not good to sing on an empty stomach either, so haven't had anything since breakfast this morning, so this will be fine. Something nice and hot and nourishing.
So this is a bar there. Like I said, they want someone big, get in there, kick their asses.
Yeah, well, as long as I'm comfortable with the setup and
After you, Wayne. Now Wayne's after a gig here.
Okay.
And I'm his manager. Basically, he's probably the greatest singer in New Zealand at this stage.
Right,
And you know, he's
okay.
got a huge voice.
Alright.
He's got a CD here.
hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Sounds right. So
Testing 1, 2.
where's the CD? Delilah, number 4. Yeah.
Number 4. Give number 4 a try. Okay. I don't think that's Delilah. I better be better than this on the night. What's this one, mate? Is this on the CD? Is that on the CD?
Look at that CD. No, that's one of your CDs.
No, that's the one that was in there.
Well, I've never seen that CD in my life.
No! Well, that's the one that was actually in the car.
I said to you I wanted to bring 4 CDs. Well,
Well, I thought one would be enough. Yeah, we'll just sing you a song a
okay,
cappella.
we'll do it without.
It's unfortunate, but you know.
So this way you'd get an idea. What I was actually wanting with the backing was just an idea of the volume of the backing, but I assume it's around about the same as the microphone. So you just listen to my voice and you can
Make a
gauge it
judgment
from
there.
there.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Only the lonely, dum 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 do. Only you. So, sing anything.
Well, you heard. So, you've heard what he's got. Let's talk terms, yeah.
We can put you. We actually do have a karaoke night on Tuesday.
No, okay. We were thinking more of Saturday.
Friday or Saturday would suit me. Yeah.
And what time do you like to go on?
What about 8 o'clock? Is it 8 o'clock?
I reckon 9 won't wait until it's a bit more full.
Do you get more at 9 than you do at 8?
Yeah, because people go out later on a Saturday night.
Do you get more at 10 than you do at 9?
Yeah. Okay, so Wayne, your fee is
Looking about now.
Yeah, $100 for an hour.
$100. Well, that's pretty good actually. That's really reasonable.
Yeah, yeah.
$200.
Yeah, well, I mean,
$200.
I know I'm worth 1,000, but you've got to be
Right,
reasonable. I'm just saying
saying.
with the travelling, that would be the minimum I would do it for.
Sure, because you got to.
Because I live in Manurewa, and I've got to get. I don't own a car, I've got
Okay,
bus
no,
and
that's fine.
stuff
So
like that. 200 would be ideal
let's
because of the
negotiate.
travelling.
Yeah.
Because you've got travel fees.
Travelling fees, yeah.
Okay, and plus performance fees. Okay.
Terrific. We got the gig. Well, we made one mistake. We left the CD behind, but as I say, it didn't really make any difference because the vocal ability was the thing that they were judging on, and that's something I carry with me everywhere I go.
Exactly.
I'm walking behind you on your wedding day.
Coming up next week, Orlando quits his job.
I have to quit. I can't work at the video store anymore.
Wayne worries about his $100,
Have I got my $100?
and the team get down to business.
If you put out a CD, how many do you reckon you'd sell? Would you
Minimum
think?
1,000?
Minimum.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. And when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not